Hey, how's it going there? My name is Sam Boney, and welcome back to Game of Thrones. In the last episode, when we left off, we were in King's Landing with Mira, was her name, who's one of the daughters of House Forrester, and we had to go deal with Cersei because Cersei, of course, thinks that everyone who isn't with the Lannisters is a traitor, and since we aren't a Lannister, we're a traitor in her eyes. So we had to appease her. And we just asked Marjorie to request to tell the Boltons that House Forrester is under the request of the crown, and it was left off there. So, oh God, don't hit my microphone. And so now we are on the King's Road with Garrett. That's why you should be riding your horse, Garrett.
7 hells. Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh fuck, it's Ramsay.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a droning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the
flayed man holds no
flayed
one.
man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now.
God, Ramsay, you're
How much
such
further
a
is it
dick.
to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Flaying a guy because you're an asshole. Fucking Ramsay. He got what was coming to him. I just hate that they killed 1-1, the giant. Spoilers, by the way. But I do like... Well, I did do some research on that in the Battle of the Bastards episode. When they killed 1-1, the giant. It was either going to be 1-1 or Ghost, Jon Snow's wolf. And it's really good that they didn't choose Ghost, because I was getting really mad that they were killing off all the direwolves.
Bloody hell.
Oh, are we already done? Are we done? Yeah, we already are. We're done. We're back in Forrester.
Lord Ethan,
Ethan, that's his name.
as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind you.
Great.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord.
Okay then.
These were
Ow.
your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility.
Give me a quick second. I'm gonna... Can I up anything else? No, I can't. Okay, that's the actual graphics of it.
Alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Ugh.
Walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Stop being a dick to people.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Shit, I wanted to click the button.
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Oh boy.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it? Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
He's not exactly wrong.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it. Calm yourself.
Oh god.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can
He's
send
not
him to
wrong
the
there.
Man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he stole.
I get what he's doing.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Technically, you're not
Please.
innocent.
My lord, my family depends on me.
I'm not gonna take 3 fingers, and I'd rather... He's not wrong when he says that he's... When he was making his case. But it wasn't exactly... He's not innocent. But he does...
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed. Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
Well, if he does it again, we'll punish him then.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy
Oh,
you've
God.
shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. It's coming. Or not.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes, did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again.
And if it
but
does?
a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role.
I like
They
him.
both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
I
Your
like
Sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Very well. Alright, so now we need to choose who we want as our Sentinel. Personally, I don't really like him. I don't really know what to do here. Not gonna talk to the Maester yet.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role?
I don't know yet.
Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
It's not really
At your service, my lord.
That's not exactly advice. That's literally him just telling me that it's basically what's going on with this election. That's probably over at this point that you're actually Shut up! It's a lot like these elections, like, no, I'm the better one, not him. Or her, if it's Trump saying that they're Hillary. And then you ask, but why? And then they say, no, I'm still better. Fuck is Malcolm?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Okay, he's the uncle.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do. Showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt.
I am a
If you'll
merciful.
excuse
Oh
me,
god.
my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him. To help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree.
Obviously, I
told her that the
don't.
place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
Fair enough.
But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
This is ultimately going to get me killed,
But
huh?
my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
Why?
He'd be a fine choice.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Uncle.
That is a very good
Ethan,
point.
I need to talk to you.
Okay. Okay, Talia, I like you.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Now this asshole's just gonna say,
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parallel, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
oh, I could just straight up give him the bracer.
Yes, my lord?
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall.
Okay.
He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Your words are wise, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord.
I will consider them as I make my choice.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
But if I were to choose Duncan, you would hate me, I bet. Okay, so far I'm actually liking Sir Royland. Can I talk to anyone else? How about Rion?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
I'm honoured.
Yay, I made my brother happy.
Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy?
No.
A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People
Oh,
who do
God.
bad things need to be punished.
Damn, Ryan.
Someone did
Rion.
something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Okay, then. What happens if I just look at him? Okay, nothing really. This is a tough decision.
Slash right. That means now.
I don't know who to
Maester?
choose.
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
No, I'm not.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Okay. Let's go.
Do it like you mean it.
No, we gotta talk to him because we're ready. Even though I'm not ready to give
My
that.
lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Royland.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
I'm gonna have to choose Royland. Royland is definitely, at this time of the story, he's probably the best option to go with. Unless he says something stupid in the next few minutes, or if I even get the option to do that right now.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Shut up!
Let him be on with it.
Stop being
Many
a...
thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
I don't know. I mean, it's true. Royland is probably the best option because of it's Ramsay Snow. He kind of has an idea. But he is much better at... If I take the Mace's advice and offer Ramsay the Ironwood... Royland might not like it. But frankly, I don't really care what either of these two think, because I am the house, and both of these two have shown to be loyal. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Mom, you get to have it. And I can't ask you guys. Because if I leave it here, I mean, I could, but I can't because I'm going to record the next episode right after I finish doing this one. So it's not like I can actually ask of that. I don't know. And you're going to be seeing me adjust this a lot as I, like, lean forward and back and everything like that. I wish I knew. I love this. I've made my decision. I've been sitting here for several minutes now just looking back and forth between them like, We have to
Sir
go
Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
We'll find out, shall we?
Now, sentinel, What do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not? Lord Ethan should hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
Yeah, he would never.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf. But we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
I like the idea of trying to
I
negotiate.
trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's
I like
too
that
dangerous
plan.
to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Oh, I don't want to fight because if we fight, we're most likely going to lose. We will bargain. Bargain for peace? Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
A Sentinel, I must warn you. Do this, and you invite ruin upon this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forrester at all.
Exactly.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
I knew I
Forgive
should.
us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
Yeah,
I will
invite him
meet
in.
him in the Great Hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you?
Why is it careless?
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
I feel like if I chose Duncan, then Royland would say the same thing.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Oh god, it's just awful decisions either way, isn't it?
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
He's not wrong.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Fair enough. You know what?
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
That's very good point. I mean, I have no idea who Asher is or anything like that.
Do you remember the Miller's boy? How he tormented you?
No.
I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the Miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Yeah, well, that's what they get.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that.
Fair enough, Mom.
You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Yeah, go get Asher.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family.
I get it.
This family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
We're all gonna die. And perfect. We're just a little over time, but also there's probably gonna be some skips in parts where I was just waiting to where I was considering my options. I kind of regret Royland as usual, but it would have been the exact same way. It would have just been flipped around if I had chosen Duncan. So really doesn't matter who I chose in my opinion, because eventually it is my own decision and all that. But good episode, once again a very political one, and now we've going to find Asher, whoever the hell he is. Now we're gonna be back here in King's Landing with Mira. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, please smash the like button down below. Leave a comment down below what you want to see next on the channel, what you thought of this episode of Game of Thrones. And that's all for today. I will see you in the next video. Take care now. Bye bye.
For those of you who haven't watched this, oh god, where is he? Where is he? Sex noises to do sex things, which in this game there is a thing. Oh, these dance moves though. Oh, this gets the ladies. This turns the ladies on. Yeah, just kick those eggs out of the way. We don't need them. They're done.
Town hall right in the middle. All that. Wizard Towers protects a fairly amount. The borders protect most of it. The expos cover pretty much